Hello everybody, I am the Linkzilla, and welcome back to God of War 4, or God of War 2018. When we last left off, we had begun hunting a wild boar, and we ended up running into another troll. And, well, we killed him, and I sort of got my mind blown when I realized that these aren't the ruins of some kind of ancient architecture. These are ribs. Yeah, this is a giant rib cage. So, anyways, I'm basically kind of like realizing that there's a lot of stuff that I actually covered about this series that was not actually recorded. Stuff that I basically said between me and Kay back when we were basically preparing to basically record these videos. And it's something that I basically want to talk about now because, well, a little bit of framing from my childhood. Back when I was a kid / teenager, my older brother was more into Greek mythology than I was because he was the one who had already taken a class in school about Greek mythology. So when he got the God of War game and basically we started playing the God of War, he would always point out all the mythological inaccuracies between this and actual Greek mythology. He would basically never hesitate to point out what the game was, quote, getting wrong. And, I mean, I'm not necessarily judging him for that, because I know that there are people on YouTube who do the same thing, and more power to them. I'm just basically saying that for me it wasn't all that important, because I could effectively learn a bit about the mythology from the game, and get interested in learning kind of how it really went afterwards. But what I am trying to say is that while my brother was more into Greek mythology, there were times where I basically got into researching Norse mythology. Well, I wouldn't exactly call it research, it's more like I would watch documentaries about them, or basically occasionally read stories, or maybe the CW Supernatural show just happened to have a Nordic legend or two on that show. Anyways, the point of this story is that I think I might have actually figured out who the antagonist of this game is going to be. And I swear to God, I didn't look up any spoilers. I know that this game is now 4 years old at this point, but I still haven't seen any spoilers for this game, apart from maybe a handful. But that guy with the tattoos that we fought back at the house, I don't know, I haven't seen any spoilers on him, but I think I know who he is, especially considering that tablet potentially dropped his name. You guys remember in my first two videos how whenever I talked about that spindly guy, how I theorized who he was, and I kept mentioning mistletoe around him? That's because I'm pretty sure I know who that guy is, and mistletoe is tied to the myths surrounding him. The big thing that gives him away is the fact that as Kratos is fighting him, and you definitely know, Kratos is giving him the works. He claims that I can't feel a damn thing, and it almost seems like he came here looking for Kratos specifically because he thinks that Kratos can actually make him feel pain. So, who is this guy? Who's the one person in Norse mythology who could be interpreted this way? Now, this is just me taking a guess. I'm guessing that this guy is going to be Baldur. Now, what? Because according to the legend, the myths, Freya, I think that's the wife of Odin.
Boy, I hear your animal ahead.
I knew it was a boar.
That is very bright. I can't see a damn thing. But we're getting close to the boar. But let me just finish off ranting. According to the legend, Baldur was like the most loved of Freya's children. Sorry, Thor. And she cast some kind of spell on him to make him impervious to all weaponry, because she didn't want him to ever be hurt or be killed. So, after this spell was cast, Baldur was basically, I guess, considered indestructible. So the Norse gods all decided to test this to see if the spell actually worked, in which case all of the Norse gods would choose a weapon and they would throw it at Baldur, and all of the weapons would harmlessly bounce off of Baldur's skin. That is until Loki got his turn. When Loki comes in, Loki, being the trickster god, he decides, I'm going to do something a little bit more clever than actually throwing a weapon at him. I'm going to throw a piece of mistletoe at him. Now, I'm pretty sure that this is what happened, because this is logically the only thing that can happen. When the mistletoe struck Baldur, I think he swallowed some of the mistletoe's berries or leaves, and mistletoe is actually very poisonous. So he swallowed it, and it ended up killing him. So Loki kind of proved that that magical protection wasn't really worth all that much. And that's basically why we have the tradition at Christmas to kiss under the mistletoe. The kiss is considered a tribute to Baldur's memory. You kiss basically kind of like to honor the fact that he was killed by the mistletoe. But anyways, that's my theory. The guy that showed up at Kratos' house and we fought him, he's saying, I can't feel any of this, and he sounds like he's psychologically tortured, like he wants to feel pain because he lives in an entire existence without feeling any sensation, so he wants Kratos to be able to hurt him, or maybe even kill him. But that's just my theory. I'm putting money on it that guy is Baldur. Yeah, fat loaded good that does me, considering how old this game is now. But who cares? I literally only played through a majority of the God of War franchise a couple of years ago, and I still was surprised by a lot of the stuff that happened, so more power to me. Boy. Like, look at that. Kratos basically immediately catches the boy and immediately puts him down. He doesn't basically try to, like, I think, cushion the boy's fall. He's just immediately, like, he catches him, immediately puts him on the ground. Don't fire. Wait.
Shoot when you're ready. Remember, draw to your chest, or his height is thick.
Hold L2. Steady focus. When the target is aligned.
But I hit it, didn't I? I did what you said and it looked like it bounced off. Could the board be magical?
What do you think?
It looked weirder than any board I've ever seen.
Get after it then.
That reminds me of Pride Rock. You know, I find Kratos' parenting style with Atreus to be quite... Is that our house?
Stay alert.
More of those people?
Something else.
Nope, that's definitely not our house. Kratos' parenting style when it comes to Atreus, especially when it comes to hunting, is that he's basically letting him make his own decisions in a lot of ways. He's basically instructing him, but he's also basically kind of like, then go...
Some of the bodies are those weird dead things.
That house is on fire. The roof. The roof. The roof is on fire. Are these Draugrs? I kind of wish that you could crouch in this game to get a better look. This really wasn't so much a house as it was a shelter. Although the roof doesn't really look on fire, it kind of looks like the roof is a grill. Thanks, mate.
Ooh, good fun.
I found the 6th mask. Man, I definitely missed all those toys. Am I going to regret missing out on finding those toys? Do I get to go back to the house and search the area? I hear squeaking. I assumed that it was the boar. I didn't know that I could break that. I assumed that it was the boar, but could it also be, like, ravens, birds?
I'll see what's up ahead.
Don't go too far. Is this another mask? Ah, just hack silver. But I didn't know the hack silver was yellow. I thought it was just white. So how does it feel trading in silver, Kratos? I'm pretty sure that back in Greece, everything was on the gold dinar. Holy crap, I had no idea how much could be destroyed. But wait a second, why am I surprised by this? It's Kratos. Heck, he's destroyed so many obstacles. I guess I'm just not really expecting this game to be all that God of War-ish. You see, that's what I think that a lot of people are approaching this game the wrong way, because don't get me wrong, I'm avoiding spoilers on this game, but I do watch some people on YouTube who have played it. Usually I tend to skip over their sections when they talk about it, because I'm mostly there for their videos on the older God of War games. But sometimes they have played this game first, and they've gone back and played the older God of War games, and they say that it just doesn't feel right because it's just not the same. As in, they no longer appreciate the older God of War games because they know what God of War has now evolved into, and they appreciate this more. But I think that that's just the wrong way to look at it, because really, and that's also another thing, it's that I think that, like, at the same time, there's another section of the fan base that doesn't like this game because it's not like the God of War games, and I'm trying my best to not fall into that camp, which is why I'm taking a third option and going for a third point of view. I am disconnecting myself from this being an actual God of War game, and I'm treating this like a game that stars Kratos. Now, I know that basically, like, is confusing, because when you get down to it, there's a Soul Calibur game, a Mortal Kombat game, and even a PlayStation All-Stars game that you could technically say is a game that stars Kratos.
Over here.
What's wrong, boy? Whoa, he's being impatient. I'll be with you in a second, boy. But my perspective is that, to me, God of War will always be that kind of hack-and-slash action game. Square, square, triangle is my bread and butter. Just like how The Legend of Zelda will always be Ocarina of Time / Majora's Mask, and games that deviate away from that playstyle, they're just not going to be the same. I mean, I'll have to basically check out, like, I basically have to... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Don't worry, we're gonna get this all cleaned up. Let's just call your insurance agency, and I'm gonna help with the repair. So you're just you guys will be happy. My point is that I'm gonna have to start playing. I don't know, like, I have played Wind Waker. I'm gonna have to play Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword, and then the real challenge. But the point that I'm basically getting at here is that you always basically have what your style of game is. So and that's not going to be likely to change just because the style of the game itself changes. So to me, this game isn't necessarily God of War. It's a game that continues the God of War story, but it comes off more like, how do I put this? Like the way Kratos is walking right now, I get more of a Red Dead Redemption style from this game. And the combat and everything, it comes off more like Dark Souls more than God of War. Don't get me wrong, I think that basically like a Dark Souls God of War game, that would be kind of awesome, but I don't know, it's just, I don't know. I'm giving this game a fair chance, and so far I do like it, now that I've adjusted to it, but to me it's just, I'm not gonna...
Another one! Right behind you! Whoa!
it squeezed under that pillar. You mean the pig? Man, I wish I could have seen that. It probably would have looked like Pumbaa trying to get away from Nala. Where are you, boy? That's kind of another thing that I don't like about modern games. The fact that things still happen in the world while your camera is facing the other direction. Like, can't they wait for you to finish exploring an area first? There's the pig.
I got it.
I mean, I don't know all that much about Norse myth.
Elbow up, steady hand, relax. Accuracy over speed.
He got him.
Yes!
Do not lose it.
He dropped his knife? Or that was somebody else's knife, which means there might still be somebody in this area. But that was kind of like a nice moment. He's like, don't lose it.
Boy?
Atreus? Atreyu? Boy? Where'd you go, boy?
Boy!
Told him not to go wandering off.
Where are you?
Hurry, father!
This is a trap.
I found him!
Atreus!
He's slowing down!
I don't know much about Norse mythology apart from like the Ragnarok legends and whatnot, so it's a dead end. I'm pretty sure that this isn't... So I don't know what this boar could possibly be. And considering that we're no longer in Greece, I highly doubt that this is going to be the Aramantine boar.
Wait for me, boy!
Father, over here!
It's farther away.
Atreus!
Where are you?
The music actually has me on edge. This is a good scene.
What did you do? I'm sorry.
Atreus!
We didn't know he belonged to anyone.
He doesn't. He's my friend.
The boy was following my command.
Then help fix this. Hold here, please. Hold, I said. He's losing blood. The last of his kind in all the realm, and you shoot him. You needed food?
Target practice.
Target practice.
I'm so sorry.
Keep that pressure on. The blame is mine. I should have kept a closer eye.
Will he die?
I will not let him. You. The arrow cut a tideway inside him. Find both ends and hold them tightly. Start with the left side. Grab it and hold. Now the right side. Hold good. Now pull them together. Line them up. So now.
Kratos is being used to save a life. This is something that I wanted to see for a long time.
You're a witch.
I can't finish the healing here. My home is just beyond the trees there. You will carry him.
Just do it, Kratos.
He must not die. Good. He seems stable and calm for now. Greythaw. This way.
This place is incredibly green. This is as fast as I can go carrying this thing. It's a...
That bow's a little big for you, isn't it?
My mother made it for me. Said I'd grow into it.
I've never seen you in these woods. She must miss you being away from home.
She's dead. We're taking her ashes to the highest peak in the realms.
Ashes?
It was her last wish.
Boy.
I'm sorry for your loss.
You know, this thing is basically a boar, but it kind of looks like a hippo. Baby hippo, but hippo...
We're here.
You live in a tree?
Not in it. Below it. Hemele!
Look!
It's alright.
Is it a turtle? Holy. Am I gonna learn spirit bending from this thing?
Is he friendly?
Boy.
I promise you, he's safe.
You won't hurt anyone.
Hello, Mala, the Ancient One. I seek the information to defeat the Nothing.
Quickly.
I'm coming as quick as I can.
Place him on the stave there. Keep him still.
You live alone?
It's better this way.
Yeah, my father doesn't like people either.
Boy.
Well, you don't.
Hold him still before he hurts himself. Good. Easy. Rest now. I need 2 more things. Fresh red root grows just behind the house. Can you pull a cluster?
Do it.
What else?
I know you're a god. Not of this realm, but there's no mistaking it. He doesn't know, does he? About your true nature? Or his own?
That is none of your concern.
The gods of these realms don't take kindly to outsiders, trust me. I know. When they find you, and they will, they'll make things difficult. The boy will want answers.
That will be my problem.
Whatever you're hiding, you cannot protect him forever. But you're right. Doesn't concern me. I also need lamb's cress. Do you mind? It's a white petal flower in my garden. Just a handful.
Kratos is about to pick flowers.
Fine. Lamb's cress.
Lamb's Chris. I'm surprised no one's made that into a meme. Lamb's Chris. Yeah, I'm gonna look for stuff that I can steal from you. You don't mind, do you? I can't punch. I can't attack. Oh well. So she can tell that Kratos is a god. And the fact that Atreus... Well, if Atreus basically has godlike nature to him, then I guess there's no denying that he is definitely Kratos's. I guess she fishes. She pointed this way, so... Lamb's Chris. Is that enough? Just gonna shove it in your pocket. Turn to Atreus. Boy. Boy. She's a witch, boy. Don't eat anything she offers you. Come on. You can do it.
Would this help?
I dropped it?
When you were chasing the animal.
What's wrong with me?
You're not focused.
If I lost it, then...
You did lose it.
This boy...
I'll take better care of it from now on.
That boy has had like a bit of dirt on his cheek the entire time, and it's bothered me that it's still there. It's amazing how many paces the boy actively takes to separate the two of them. He even moves out of the way when Kratos gets close, and then he immediately... Their relationship is... It's kind of sad. Is it dead?
Oh, exactly what I need.
So he's gonna live?
Yes.
Then we are leaving.
Wait. Not without thanks.
Don't eat anything she gives you.
You want solitude? This mark will hide you from those who might make your journey difficult.
She's a witch, but she has spells that can hide you from the gods, and... as soon as I mention it!
Himalay. There's a shortcut below the house that leads safely out of these woods. Follow this path down, then head towards daylight.
If I were you, Kratos, I'd get her number.
Will we see you again?
As much or as little as you'd like. Now get out of here.
Come, boy.
Look, Kratos, I know that you're basically on an errand to
This underground passage should put you back on your path to the mountain. Just use the boat.
You've acquired...
Wait, and take this. You can use it to orient yourself and navigate the world. It will always steer you towards your goals.
Ah, you've acquired the witch's compass, huh? You know, Kratos, I know that you're on an errand to scatter your last dead wife's ashes and everything, but...
I see a boat!
I don't know. I honestly think that she's... Let's just say I think that she basically has something for you. What the hell is that? What are these things?
Fire! Above us! Help me! He's got me! Help! Get off of me! I'm ready! Nightmares. Mom used to tell me about them. Didn't think they were actually real.
Nightmares.
Yeah. They give people nightmares. Or they are nightmares. I don't remember which. I wish I could ask her.
There are many things in this life, boy, that give people nightmares. And some of them are things you can't kill. That looks like a heart. If it bleeds, I can kill it. You will bleed one day. I guarantee it. Hey lady, I'm breaking all your stuff. See if I can take anything. And here I was basically trying to imply that Kratos should consider dating that witch. I hope that she becomes a reoccurring character in the game. Boy. Is there something up there? Only one way to find out. What is that? Hopefully she won't mind us grave robbing while we're here. Wait a second, this is... Talisman of Concentrated Vitality. Kratos doesn't need this. Gain a burst of health. Press L2 and circle to activate. So is this basically going to be like kind of like an emergency health stone? How do I equip it? Okay, so I guess while I'm like this, I press circle and that activates it. But this is a Greek chest. That's one of the chests from... It can't be, can it? Boy, don't go getting too far ahead.
Over there!
It's a boat. You know, there's one thing that I kind of... It's something that I don't know if I'm grateful for, or something that I actually don't like when it comes to this game, because, let's face it, escort missions in video games can be difficult and tedious and frustrating, because it seems like the characters that you're escorting can never truly take care of themselves, and it seems like they just die far too easily. But... However, when it comes to games like this, the fact that basically we have a second companion for Kratos that joins him on his journey, someone who helps us in combat, I honestly think that with Atreus, the fact that he's basically impervious to being harmed by the enemies,
Father, over there.
It's a bit of a it's not good. Now, don't get me wrong. I know that basically, like, if that mechanic actually were in the game, the players would get stuck far too easily because the kid would be dying left and right, but it just feels kind of cheap that this is a boy, Kratos' son, and we, as his father, are supposed to protect him, and yet his only function seems to be aiding in protecting us. So, she said take the boat.
Now we'll get to the mountain quick.
Will we?
I just can't believe I'm here, doing all this. There was a time I thought I'd never leave our woods, or even my own beds.
You were not to blame for your sickness.
Oh, I know. I guess I'm just saying. This is great.
The game hasn't explained why Atreus was sick all the time. Was Kratos disappointed in him because he was sick? Does he believe that he basically couldn't actually train the boy the way that he needs to be trained because of him being sick? Kratos, you weren't acting like Ares again, were you? Because, well, you are a Spartan. Spartans abandoned their sick and weak children. But I'm just basically saying that Ares was disappointed in Orcos. I kept hoping that we could find secrets. Follow the compass. Oh, we're just following a magic compass given to us by a witch. So you've got something to say to me, boy?
There's the mountain. Look how close we are.
We flow into seawater.
How do you know?
Do you not smell it?
If that smells the sea stinks.
Believe me, it could smell a whole lot worse. But seriously, Kratos, this boy has never been to the sea before. He doesn't know what seawater smells like. So this river takes us into seawater, so that's going to take us away from the mountain. But the mountain itself is right there, so close. Maybe another day's journey, maybe more. But then you have to climb it. But yeah, this whole thing is kind of reminding me of The Hobbit. Speaking of which, I need to get to work. I want to make a video about the Hobbit movies before the end of the year. Can you guys believe that it's been 10 years since those movies started coming out? I've basically, like, watched them regularly, and I'm still wondering, where the heck did the time go?
Look at that. It's
Where?
Thor.
Thor, god of thunder.
That's right. I never thought you'd listen when Mother spoke of the gods.
I seldom did. Did she speak of one who could feel no pain?
Oh. That sounds like Baldur.
Pay dirt!
An Aesir god. Son of Odin and Frigg.
And Odin is king.
That's right. Why do you ask?
I did not expect to basically, like, get any kind of confirmation about that before when I started this video, but that is what you call pay dirt right there. So that's Thor, huh? I mean, he looks big and burly, but there's nothing about the statue that kind of implies that he's chunky. I mean, don't get me wrong, Thor is also the god of food, so... This is weird, because now I have no idea where to go. And this mist... I guess I follow the compass, then.
I think I see something. Just sitting there in the middle of the lake.
There's something out there. It's another statue.
I see runes there in his chest. Can't quite make it out.
I saw a bird. Was it a raven? These look like seagulls.
It reads, sacrifice your arms to the center of the water. Awaken again the cradle of the world.
The cradle of the...
What? Throw our weapons into the water? Guess that won't be a problem for you. Are you gonna do it?
No. Okay, maybe he is. Whoa, I didn't expect us to be at this part. Because this is the part that's in all the trailers.
The axe did not return.
Oh, we're about to meet something really big. This is basically how you know what the story of this game is going to be. And the next one, because The fact that out of all the characters that they could meet, they meet this thing.
What is this?
It's the world, Kratos.
It's the world serpent.
Jormungandr. The arch enemy of Thor. I can't believe we've...
Stay calm, boy!
I am! This is great!
Great!
It speaks?
Yeah! Mom said he's
What?
friendly.
What is it saying?
I don't know. That was amazing. Wait, there's a shipwreck way over there. See that? And there's a statue of Thor. Except I can see a lot more of him now.
The water dropped, and the serpent rose.
He was displacing the water.
Oh, that must be why the beach wasn't there before, see? And there's the mountain. Look it, that building leads from the foot of the mountain to that golden temple.
It was all just under the surface.
Except for the statue. Good thing, huh? There's even a dock. There, next to the flag. We're going to the dock first, right? We'll be the first people to walk on it in who knows how long.
You know of that serpent?
He's one of the giants. He's so big he's wrapped around the whole world and bites his own tail.
An exaggeration.
I don't know. Looks pretty big to me.
He gets that big at the end of days.
How long do you think this has been here?
A very long time.
So that's Jormungandr. I gotta admit, when he was speaking, his voice kind of sounded like belching. It kind of, I don't know, it kind of lessened the gravitas of this scene. But damn, he certainly is big. But what is he doing all the way over there? I thought that he was gonna talk to us. Or maybe we need to find somebody that can talk to him. I mean, based on the trailer, what I saw from the trailer, I thought the boy could understand him, but looks like they changed that. Or the trailer was just lying to us, as trailers do. Frog?
Is this the way to the mountain?
Puff.
It would seem.
If it isn't the bearded beaver, it is sad.
What?
Have I got something for you?
Brock?
Brock?
What the?
But how did you...
None of your fucking business. Now get in here. I got something for you. And don't go making pig eyes at my spot. I saw it first.
Okay.
You really know how to get around, don't you, dwarf?
What do you think he wants?
To test our patience.
When word gets out about my new shop, folks will finally come out of hiding. They'll be clawing all over each other just to catch a whiff of my wares. You watch.
I think you might need to do something about the seaweed. And the smell. But at least you got a forge. What's up?
Catch.
Another frost fire thing?
Pile of rocks there. With that key of Yggdrasil, you can open a magic door to the branches of the world tree. A shortcut between the realms.
That's how he got here.
If you ever see him out in the world, use it to get back to me quick. But it's only one way. Straight back here and nowhere else. And whatever you do, never, ever throw yourself over the edge of the path, lest you want death.
Yeah, I don't see us wanting that.
You'd be surprised, boy. So, a stone of Yggdrasil, the world tree. That's how he basically was able to get here. The stone allows him to teleport through an archway like this. But it's only one way. So I guess I gotta be careful about using these things, even if I want to backtrack. Mystic Gateway Points. Brock's Shop. Kratos. You guys remember what I said about the GPS? Hey, look! Jormungandr. Really hope that I'm pronouncing that right. The Journey. The River Pass. The Wildwoods. Is that home? There was a protective barrier around it. Man, it feels like we've already gone so far, but it's only been such a short distance. Is it because... A god who can feel no pain. Baldur. I cannot believe that I was right. The only thing I got wrong was that I mispronounced his mom's name. It's Frigga. You know, I know that basically some of these mechanics depend on the axe staying put, but I kind of feel like whenever the axe, I don't know, misses something, I feel like it should automatically return. Because I just don't have the instinct to basically draw something back, because I mean...
Say, you didn't happen to run yourself afoul of a scruffy fella, about yay high, doesn't feel pain, sounds drunk but probably just slow? Hey, how'd you think I feel about it? If I'd wanted Aesir business, I'd have set up shop outside a brothel. Or a fighting pit. Or a fighting brothel.
Did he say Aesir? Like gods?
No.
Be extra careful out there, you two. The roads are teeming with more than usual complement of dead assholes lately.
We've noticed. Any idea where they're coming from?
Maybe they ran out of rooms in hell. Or could be Odin stirring up trouble again. Or maybe they all got lost. Why don't you ask one while he's chewing your face off?
We'll just be careful.
Thought so. Sure, I'm open.
I've only got 727 XP.
Best of luck with all that rampage.
Brock, what do you know about the serpent in the lake?
I know he's too damn big.
Alright.
Well, I guess that's all for us. Let's go, boy. I wonder. Dang it. I guess the only birds that matter are the ones that are glowing green. You guys want to know what I find ironic? Is the fact that if you guys have been watching me since my God of War Ascension playthrough, you guys will know that one of the things that I really always wanted from the God of War games, the moment that I learned, beating the first game, the moment that I learned that Kratos was now the new God of War, I expected that the franchise was going to change to where Kratos, as the God of War, was basically going to become the Olympians' attack dog. As in, he was basically going to be used by the Olympians for what he was good at, but he was going to be doing it on a much grander capacity. As in, I was expecting that as the God of War, the Olympians would be sending Kratos to other places in the world and having him wipe out the other pantheons of gods that existed in those other areas, like the Nordic realm, or the Egyptian realm, the Persian realm, Aztecs. Basically, all of these other belief systems and pantheons, the Olympian gods would basically be like a mafia, and they would use Kratos as their assassin enforcer. They would basically send him to wipe out all these other pantheons so that they would be the only ones in power. I expected that as far back as the second God of War game, which is kind of why I think it was so jarring that God of War 2 ended up being the way it was, because I was expecting it to be something else. I knew eventually that Kratos would probably fight the Greek gods and probably wipe out the rest of them, but I was expecting that to happen at the end of the entire God of War franchise. So, it's an elevator. So anyway, the reason why I brought all this up is that basically since I've been on a God of War kick lately, I've been doing a whole lot more research, and I found out that the original creator of the God of War IP, Dave Jaffe, the guy who directed the original God of War game, which still remains the best God of War game, don't get me wrong. God of War 3 is an incredible spectacle, but I feel like the original God of War means something.
What is this?
A horn. Here's the end.
Can we blow into it?
Without knowing the outcome?
Well, we usually push every button, pull every lever we see.
Outcomes we can predict. No. This is something else. We must develop your instincts.
So Kratos doesn't want to blow into a horn, huh? Kratos, I mean, I seem to recall at least several times in your adventures where blowing into a gigantic horn only ever yielded positive results, like parting a wall of sand or freeing a phoenix from molten lava.
I knew it! We are blowing the horn.
No. We are testing your resolve.
I have resolve. A bunch of it.
Kratos is talking to me. He's not talking to the boy, he's talking to me. I knew it, we are blowing the horn. No, we're testing your resolve. Anyway, the point is, the original God of War director, Dave Jaffe, that's what he intended for the God of War franchise to be. He wanted Kratos to go to Egypt, to Norway, all these other places. We've got company. Atreus Advanced Combat. He's gained confidence in combat and will now support Kratos by physically attacking enemies when he sees an opening. Okay,
Focus up, boy!
They explode? That hurt. Holy! Boy can leap. Look it back!
Good luck. That tower leads through to the mountain.
I'm ready.
Bestiary updated. Reaver. Let's see. I can't... These were just normal human reavers once, but they look like they've been corrupted by satyr magic. When did this start happening? I do not know. Why are you asking me? World Serpent Scale Fragment. Are we gonna build an armor? A Jormungandr scale armor? Look. Target acquired. This is just like Helios. Wait for it. Can I even make it that far? Gotta chart the arc of the axe as well. Really don't want to leave that bird unattended to, but I don't think I can hit him from here. New boat dock found. I suppose we can bring the boat over here. Wait, the boat is already there. Is that another boat, or is that the one we got from the witch? Does the boat follow us? You know, I have a feeling that we're supposed to go this way, but I should check out the door first, because we all know that the door isn't going to open. Because there's no way we're taking this as a straight shot to the mountain. Another boat. Seriously, how many boats are there? Boats just lying around? You guys know how expensive boats are? They're very expensive and yet oddly delicate pieces of equipment. Boy.
I don't know these runes. If we find a cipher, I bet I could figure it out.
I suppose the same as over here, huh? Door opens. What the?
What was that?
I don't know.
I think you got him. What is that? It smells awful.
Poison.
Skull and Hati. Wolf giants. Didn't we do this one already? Kantar Marketplace. Found what used to be a marketplace where gods and giants would meet and trade. Must have been before the war. Okay, so maybe we are supposed to go this way. It'll give me an opportunity to look for health. And it's a good thing that this thing could apparently go through walls. Because I really want to get that raven. Oh, come on. Kratos can totally walk across these rocks. Have you not seen what this man has climbed over in his lifetime? Lookout tower.
You don't look so great! Need more time! Ready and wait!
Here. Boy.
It's some kind of drawing. Maybe a map? Oh! Maybe a treasure map!
I can't loot this guy as long as these spikes are here. Well, my gambit to get myself a little bit more health paid off, but the problem is, I ended up losing it anyway. Doesn't look like it's undoing itself. Oh, there it goes. I better find the third one first so I can make sure that I know what to aim for. Yep, found them. And I'm pretty sure I can hit all three of them from here.
Look up there!
Okay, I need to work on my aim. What can I say, guys? I'm still not quite used to this. I will get it. Just need some time and a little bit of patience. Come on, give me an apple. Alright, I've collected 3 Aldun apples, needed to increase maximum health. That's better.
There's something up there.
Where? But I don't get it. Why don't those spikes just... That mechanism controls the spikes surrounding the ruins, but why not this one? Wait, it did?
Huh.
Abandoned ship? God dang it, now we're finding new artifacts? Boy, what are we supposed to be doing down here? I mean, is this all that we can do? We can't keep going that direction to look for more secrets? I mean, don't get me wrong, maybe I should be content by the fact that I found this thing. But I really, really want to kill that blasted bird. Does Kratos get like another projectile weapon in this game? One that basically travels farther and less of an arc? Because I can't even see the reticle. The most infuriating thing is that it looks like it's going to hit every single time. I don't know if that bird will be here when we come back. So if it's not here, I'm going to be incredibly pissed off. Another wardrobe.
Look here. Another.
Look! It's the world serpent. He's so much bigger than I imagined.
Ragnarok.
Oh, look! He bit Thor.
Poison Thor.
Or will bite him. Looks like.
More than myth. Per shrine, upon completion, find all your shit. Hunter's Kingdom. There is a lot to do in this game, and I honestly don't see myself keeping up with all of it. New shrine entry. Jormungandr. The world's serpent spans all the waters of Midgard. Maybe the only one big enough to beat Thor. I still can't believe I met him. That's what's so interesting about Norse mythology. The fact that they have their stories of the apocalypse in which the gods lose. I mean, boy.
I told you. We should come back with the cipher.
So we will be coming back then. That way is shut. Don't hit triangle. Don't hit. Okay, I'm just gonna have to trust that we're in a safe area now.
Oh.
More offerings. I probably missed a ton of those, so... Can you make that jump? What are with these blue crystals? That's probably our path forward. Unless that's, is that a grave or another Grecian chest? And, is that another rune? No, it's one of those stone tablet things that the kid can read. Ah, I think that that's just our way back up there. Unless there's a secret hidden up on that ledge. Blast me for a fool. Any day now, Kratos. Nope. There was nothing. Nothing at all. Ooh. Saving. Ah! You're too close to the poison.
I'm ready.
Ah!
Yeah, all right.
Worm Slayer. Let's see. Kill Tarsil worms. Encounter more of these exotic burrowing beasts by thoroughly exploring the lands. Consult bestiary for defeating them. Bestiary? Tetzel worm. Tetzel worm is part lizard, part cat. A lizard cat? Or a cat lizard? Honestly, that sounds like a baller pet. Or something. Either way, the combination is pretty weird. They like to burrow underground, so close to close the distance between them and their prey. Their claws and teeth are extremely sharp. But it's that poisonous barb on their tails that we really need to watch out for. I guess we must have disturbed its nest. I won't be able to open this. That face looks very eerie. Oh. Thanks, kid. It pays to have a junior partner.
It's a fragment of a language cipher. We should look for more like this.
A fragment of a language cipher. But it's not a complete cipher, so I guess we'll have to keep searching for more. What is this?
Listo!
Boy, aren't you gonna try and read this? Should probably climb up somewhere safe first, but I won't be able to see it if I do, so get out of there. There's nothing more that we can do with that thing for now, so we have to move on.
Oh, what were those things? They smelled awful.
Your mother called them scorn poles. Poison magic. She was the one who showed me how to disable them. What?
It's just funny to think of her teaching you something.
Yes.
I really hope that we learn a whole lot more about the kid's mom. I mean, she's Kratos' new wife, and as soon as we, meet her, as soon as we meet Kratos in this new environment, she's already dead. I mean, you guys gotta basically understand the significance of this. He basically spent what could have been 15 or 20 years hung up over what happened to Lysandra. God, Kratos already is older than I thought. Anyway, I'm gonna probably cut the episode up. I'm gonna cut the episode here soon. Let's find out what's behind this door. The foothills, the mountain.
Whoa. Sure is foggy here.
Your head is foggy. Looks like a camp.
Another dwarf. Should we...
No. He is of no consequence.
Hi. Excuse me, but, how did you come by that, axe?
That is my concern alone.
I take it that's Brock's brother.
While I won't dispute that, I know that blade. It was one of ours, but, we didn't make it for you.
Step aside.
I can't. See, the woman we made it for, I am quite fond of her, and I would be somewhat displeased if it turns out that you did something to her.
You did not pick the right fight.
It was my mother's. She left its father before she died.
Faye's dead?
Faye.
I'm very, very sorry to hear that. She was a fierce warrior. And a good woman.
Ask and you shall receive, apparently.
Okay. I will make improvements to the axe.
But nobody asked you to.
Well, it's true, but knowing your mother, she would have insisted I repair that act of vandalism perpetrated against her axe by my brother.
I knew it. You are Brock's brother. The other half of the brand's here.
The blue one is your brother.
Yes. Though my talents are vastly superior. No boast. I swear to Freya.
Freya. So then who is Freya? The blue one.
Do not undo his work. Improve upon it only.
Yeah, but can you put it down over there? That handle is
No.
filthy. Okay, then. I will just...
Sidri, huh?
Oh.
A neurotic dwarf.
Oh.
As I live and breathe.
Oh. Oh, is that dried blood? Oh.
So, what were you working on?
Oh, that. I call it the Sky Mover. Just up that mountain waits a treasure trove of rare resources. Once I mine it, I'll need a way to bring it all down.
And you know how to fix it?
Not even a little.
Mark of dwarves. What did he do?
Did you really make that axe for my mother?
Oh, I'd recognize it anywhere. Ask me. It's one of our best. Infused with the echoing screams of 20 frost trolls. Give or take.
But why her? How did you know her?
She sought us out in the beginning. She was a special woman. She wanted to protect people. I suppose we thought it was a chance to give power to someone who'd use it for good. She even spoke our native tongue. She'd say, Madurin sem Gengur, egen vigum Hans.
Gengur on.
That's right. That's impressive. I see a lot of her in your eyes. You know?
Thanks, Sindri.
Don't touch me.
What? I didn't. I won't. I'll come back later.
Be careful where you're going. There's nobody nice out here anymore since all the people left. I mean, I hate to generalize, but, mostly they just try to kill you.
Good tip.
I know it's not my business, but if I were you, I'd wash off that symbol painted on your
Why?
neck.
We were told it would help protect us. Was that a lie?
Oh, no, it's a protection stave, all right, but you can't render that pigment into paintable texture without blending it with boar urine. And is that really better than death?
Maybe a little.
Well, it's your neck. Ugh.
So the witch that gave us our protection, that protection seal on our neck, it's made of boar urine. But what improvements did he make? Boy, what are you doing? Probably don't have enough hack silver. But is there anything that I can actually just... I gotta admit, getting XP in this game is a lot slower than I thought it would be. But I find that just incredible. As soon as I'm basically asking, like, to get more information about, well, Freya, Kratos' new... Well, I hesitate to use the word wife. Well... But I'm certainly not going to want to use the term baby mama. But the point is that I'm basically, like, asking to get more information about her, and we run into Sindir, this Brock's brother, who knew her. As it turns out, both he and Brock made the axe specifically for her. Inflicts frost damage on every hit. Frost Rush. Sprinting. Press R3 to perform a leaping attack. I mean, seriously, like, the XP, getting XP in this game is like... Maybe we're just still too early in the game for me to actually be considering it. So, anyways, let's take a break for now. So, that's all the time that we have for this video. Hope that you guys enjoyed it, because I'm certainly enjoying the game. So, thank you all so much for watching. If you liked it, leave a comment down in the comment section below, like it, share it with your friends. Keep up to date with more God of War coming at you in the future. Smash the subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications. And as always, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Later.